yeah,
using it.
Like the Pope would come out. That was the closest you were to God. Like,
Then she goes, oh, so, like, do you jack off to hentai?
Whoa, what?
'Cause-
Dude, there's a time in the massage, she just spreads your ass. I'm in the Winston shirt. I'm at the temple. The Busan Overwatch map is based on. This big dude is really cool. Look at him. Look at that guy. This place is beautiful. Oh god. Is that Roadhog? Oh my god. It is beautiful here. Damn. A guy at a cologne store recognized my shirt, and I was like, do you play the game? And he said, no, it sucks. Editing Rohan here. This video is a conversation I had with Julian right after I got back from Korea. It's a little late. He also had just gotten back from Japan, and it's just talking about our adventures.
Dude, I was like kind of regretting not going to an actual gaming cafe. We didn't make the effort to find one.
I literally just stumbled upon it. Do you know the anime fucking Oshinoko?
No.
Oh, they had an exhibition for it in Seoul, and I went there to check it out, and it was cool. You got to see some like fun behind the scenes stuff. It kind of sucked because most of it, like almost none of it, was in English, so I didn't read a lot of stuff. But it was still fun walking around there. And in that same building, I found a fucking Genshin Impact PC cafe. And so I was there, and it was pretty cheap.
It's a wonderful day to die.
Right.
It was
like as in like just to play.
Yeah, it was like fuck. I think it might have been 3,001 an hour, so that's like $2.
Just playing Genshin Impact, or you can play any game.
Oh, you can play anything. I was playing Overwatch with Aiden. Wait, I'm locked in. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. There are a lot of people playing Overwatch there. Dude, surprisingly. Like, I was just telling Christian about this. There was a guy in the room playing on, like, the speakers. He was just spamming Bastion ult. I don't know what, like, you just kept hearing him use Bastion ult.
Yeah, man. Yeah, how was Korea, dude? Tell me about your adventures.
It was really good. I had a lot of fun.
What's your best social interaction you had in Korea?
There were a lot. So people like the people in the program and the people we met ended up really liking me. So nice. I was just having fun joking around with them. So we spent a night and basically 2 days at a Buddhist temple. My teachers are Korean, so they're talking to the head monk at the end of the table, and we're all sitting at like this big dining table, and I'm at the other end just because of how seating ended up. So I'm like, it's like I'm at one of the heads of the table, which is kind of funny. And they start doing introductions, and and they didn't like tell us. We just kind of figure out people are introducing themselves. While we were waiting to get the conversation started, they gave us this like tea. It was like 5 berry tea or something, and it's supposed to be 5 different flavors.
Mixed berry, yeah. It
was really, really good. And then so when we got to our introductions, like, I don't know, everyone was just saying like, hello, I'm blank, this is my major or whatever. And I didn't know, I was like, you know what, we're all the same major because we're all in the same program. So I was just like, you know what, hi, I'm Rohan, I like the tea. And they just thought that was really funny. And one of the professors that was there from like another university, he was there from fucking Arizona University. And he was like, he laughed really hard, and he called me like a good communicator. And that's what they called me for the rest of the time I was there.
Good communicator. Huh?
Like he was like, the very Korean man. So you're saying and communication in Korean is communication. Communication, like the word communication, is just communication in Korean.
Oh, I see. Okay, right on.
So they were just calling me a good communicator. Like we were doing like a meditation lesson or something. He's playing the drums. I don't know what he's doing. I'm okay. And they were like, we need a volunteer, and one of the people like that was chaperoning us, she pointed at me and it was like, good communicator.
Communicator.
해주시면 됩니다. Okay, I think you can do it.
So
that's fire. It's like the Terminator for the mouth. That was a weird sentence. That's sick though.
There was a time we were kind of far away from Seoul. Like we were kind of in the outskirts of the city, so it wasn't like a super urban area anymore. But it also wasn't like really rural. It was like middle,
right.
and we were an hour away from the city, so it's not like we're in Seoul anymore. But we were about to get lunch, and we were dressed in like traditional Korean clothing. It was fun to be dressed in it, except it was just really hot because we had to wear it over our normal clothes. It was just really fucking hot in there.
It was really very thick.
And there was a lady. There was like a middle to old Korean woman, and she like walked by me and like she looked at me and like examined me and then like big thumbs up. Really big thumbs up. I know people talk about Korea being like an ethno state. I didn't realize it was that Korean. It is like
right.
You know, it's really easy to identify tourists in Korea because they're not Korean. It's so fun trying to like communicate to people without being able to talk to them.
Yeah, definitely right.
Going to shops and stuff, just like pointing at shit, gesturing, and it's awesome because if someone does something funny and if you just look at someone and like they're doing something funny and you laugh, they'll laugh.
They'll laugh, yeah.
Like this guy, I'm pretty sure he was I think he was Chinese. He wasn't even Korean. But we were at the airport and I saw like a dad playing with his daughter and he was like biting her head. And like I noticed that, so I was laughing, and then he noticed me laughing, and he started laughing.
That's funny jokes.
It's fun sharing a smile with someone that you can't even talk to.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, we went to a lot of different schools and different like programs, just to visit and tour, and just kind of learn about the area and the culture. And all of our guides were all really nice too. And I got to really enjoy talking to my professors. I wonder like what their titles, what they would call each other in Korean. Because I was like, I was like, Dr. Kim, what do you call Dr. Park in when you're speaking Korean? Because we can tell it's not like Dr. Park. And then I was like learning more about like honorifics and stuff. And my younger professor, she likes to joke. She's 38, so she's not old. But she likes to say like, oh, call me Nuna, which is like kind of like, like closer in age to you. And I was like, wait a minute, how old are you? And she said 38. I was like, that's not Nuna. And I learned the word for middle-aged woman in Korean.
Okay,
and that's what I called her for the rest of the trip.
Wow. That's pretty jokes.
It was really fun. Sorry, she had a gray hair one time. I felt so.
I hope she had a good sense of humor.
She
like,
did. We were playing a lot. She was. I wasn't just fucking bullying this poor woman. Like we were having a lot of fun. Into it, and because then she taught me from my other professor, the older guy. He's 53. He's not really that old either, but he showed me the word for grandpa, so I was just calling him grandpa the whole time. They gave us like everybody like a little letter when we were leaving. It was really sweet.
Nice.
And for the paragraph, like little paragraph he wrote for me, he started it with, "Hey, with grandson."
My son. Yeah.
Really wholesome. Dude, I'm sad we didn't go to a good spa place. We went to this really, like, we got fucking scammed, man.
Did you?
There was a spa place in our hotel in Busan. We were like, okay, let's just go here because it's right there. So we walked in and she gave us a card that was like, come back at 4:50. So we're like, okay, we'll come back at 4:50. And we were gonna do the no oil massage because the oil cost a lot more. And we could get to the massage. You have to get like naked, which is like
you gotta get butt booty.
I mean, I kept my underwear on, but
I haven't been in one. Then go.
It wasn't like a bath. It was just a massage place.
Yeah.
But fucking so we went in there. We had to wait in the room and wait for them to come, and I had like an intense amount of despair in my gut. I was just so uncomfortable.
Oh, I see.
Fearing the boner. Yeah, I was like, no. And I was like, I just don't like being touched like that. And
it was just
I was just really, really like uncomfortable waiting for that to happen. Dude, there's a time in the massage, she just spreads your ass. Like I was so uncomfortable.
Like, to get pushing on the cushion a little bit.
I don't know. I was like, oh my god, let me out.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that good afterwards. It wasn't a good massage. They didn't get like the places that need to be massaged didn't get massaged. We were like, whatever. They didn't touch the hole, but they got close. And that was
just too close for comfort.
Yeah, I mean, I got spread open. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
PB&J.
and I felt you said PB&J. And I was like, God, just let this end. And it ended.
Yeah.
And she fucking, while we were in the middle of the massage, we heard some people complaining outside.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what they were complaining about because we didn't understand what they were complaining about. But I heard a lady go like, I'm gonna crash out. And what happened was they had a reservation for an oil massage, and they just did that to us.
Oh,
And
I see.
since they were doing that to us, they couldn't do that to them, so they couldn't get a massage.
Bruh.
So
Damn, yeah, that is kind of fucking annoying.
So they were like really upset, and we didn't know what was going on. And then she ended up like making us pay for the oil.
Yeah, of
And
course.
like, okay, like I was like, okay, whatever. And then there's a fucking 10% credit card fee.
Oh, damn.
So it ended up being like $57 like USD.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, fuck you, man.
That's fucked. Yeah.
But
you
I just
got,
wanted
like-
to leave. I really just wanted to leave at that point. And I did not have energy to argue because we were late for dinner. Because we were doing this was our like last day basically. And so we were doing a fucking group dinner. I loved Indian food. I love Indian food. And it was good, dude. Fucking my friend, she bought French fries the first time we went, and I ate like half her French fries.
I was playing a game. I just left the game so I could eat. Shit is so good.
Dipping the French fries in the chicken tikka is crazy. I've never done that before. That shit is phenomenal. Did you have any? You have a lot of like any racist experiences?
But yeah, dude, I remember there was this one time I like walked by, there's a group of kids, and there's like 6 of them all wearing ski masks and Timbs, and I just started laughing. I'm like, this, like, and like whatever, they're like trying to be New Yorkers, I guess, and I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, what the fuck are these guys? It's like hot. It's hot as fuck in Japan right now.
Dude, the fashion is so funny, dude. I saw so much. Okay. Any Chinese person I saw had Louis Vuitton at the airport.
Yeah, they're all rich. They're all rich.
All
Rich as
Louis.
fuck.
Always Louis Vuitton somewhere on the outfit. They have to let
Or
you
some
know.
Gucci,
They have to let you know that there's Louis Vuitton on them. You know what's really surprising to me? National Geographic is a brand there.
Oh, in
Like,
Korea?
like yeah, that's a brand people wear. People wear National Geographic
Nat
on clothes.
Geo.
It's
Damn,
so strange.
That's kind of cool.
It's like I was like,
Did you get any Nat Geo merch?
National? No, I didn't. I only bought like I bought a Stussy T-shirt. I don't even know who Stussy is.
Oh, you got us. Damn, crazy. Yeah. Pop up.
No, it was like what was it called? A K-pop rehearsal. So they were just like practicing for a song.
Oh,
We
true.
went to one of those. It was fun. We got
Look
to
at
see.
that.
We got to see three bands perform. One of them was like decently
Nice.
popular. Like they were popular there, but like global. I think one was like decently popular. Dude, that is the final boss of parasocial relationships. Those girls, sheer. Oh my god, my stomach just
I'm
exploded.
sure theirs were too when they were fucking seeing their favorite K-pop idols.
Cheering like crazy. Like a guy showed his shoulder for a second. Fucking went berserk.
True.
Is like the closest you'll get to like what peak religion was probably like.
Yeah, actual idol treat.
Like
I like how you
We
said
don't-
that
we
like
don't deal
religion
with, like-
fell off.
Right?
So,
like,
like,
imagine the
that's, like, as
1100s and the
close-
Pope popped out. Dude, they would be
yeah,
losing
the
it.
Pope would come out. That was the closest you were to God. Like, that had to be crazy. Like,
We met an idol. She wasn't very popular. She's not like super big, but we took a picture with her. I was like right next to her, and she was so pretty, and I looked like ass in that photo, man. We went to a cat cafe.
like cat girl cafe or a cafe with cats?
No, a cafe with cats. A cafe with
Well,
cats.
Dude, last time I told someone about, they're like, oh my god, a cafe with cats, and I'm like, no, dude, it's filled with a bunch of ladies that are dressed like cats.
Why did you go there?
I didn't, bro. I did not go into that shit. Dude, they just pay. You have to pay to get in. It's like $10 just to sit down.
Yeah.
What?
the fuck?
Well, I mean that makes
Dude,
sense for like the
still-
cat cafe, because you gotta go.
No,
in and pet
no,
the cat.
the women
Oh.
dressed like cats.
No, for the women.
Oh.
The women are cats.
That shit was fucked up. Think I'm about to pay $10 to go sit beside this sweaty ass dude that's also paying $10 to talk to these cat girls.
It has to be so humbling. You have to have no shame. You have to have no shame to just walk in and be like, I paid $10 for this.
So many, I saw so many couples. Fucking, I was just walking through people sometimes. Like I would just walk through couples sometimes to get revenge. Cause I think they were.
Oh my God,
I think they
wow,
were
that's some
spiting me.
hater shit.
No. You know why though? Cause no, listen. Cause one time I remember I was going down an escalator and across from me they were going up and it was like only couples and I swear to you they saw me, they looked at me and started kissing. They looked at me and then just started making out. I was like, fuck these guys.
Food is really
Where's
fucking
the
good.
fucking 10 million videos?
Here it is.
Did he just speed up?
Who has a fucking like food-based YouTube channel has been like, here's normal steak versus Wagyu steak.
Wagyu steak, yeah,
Yo,
bro.
you're telling me the $500 a pound fucking grade 5 Wagyu is better than the 30 pounds of shoulder?
You got a fucking wall.
I got that shit. This is a cow I got off Temu.
Tea.
It's just a fucking goat in a cow costume. Did you talk a lot with other tourists?
I did.
Yeah,
I did, especially
too.
in Osaka. Honestly, those were probably the most annoying conversations.
Oh,
A lot of
really?
Australians, yeah, they were fucking, they're like stupid. Dude,
What-
there's this one conversation I had. So like we were talking with this one dude, and he was Canadian. He was really cool. Yeah, and so then and then we were talking, and then I was like, well, I want to go get some food. There was apparently the best takoyaki spot down the street, and we wanted some. So we went and got, it's like the fried squid balls. Dude, that shit is so fire.
Mhm.
First time having it, it was fantastic. Then we come back, and the Canadian guy's talking to a bunch of Australian people that like walked in the bar, and we're like, okay, cool. So we started chatting with them, and like from the outside, I guess. And then we go sit down at a different, like two stores down or storefronts down, and I got sat next to the couple. These guys had to be like mid-30s, and you know it's the wife and then the husband. Like it's me, the wife, the husband, and then there's Quentin on my left. And the wife is chatting with me, whatever, asking me questions. She's like, "Oh, are you from Toronto? Oh, cool. Da, da, da. Are you like in school?" And I was like, "No, I just graduated." "Oh, congratulations." "Yeah, thank you." "Why'd you come to Japan?" "Oh, I wanted to tour. Like I'm
Interview.
a fan of the culture." Yeah, well, she's just chatting, whatever, right? I'm like, yeah, like anime and like you know, clothing. So Japan's pretty easy. Hold on. Then she goes, "Oh, so like, do you jack off to hentai?"
What the f-
'Cause- And like I was so caught off guard, I like just kind of was looking at her. She's like, "Yeah, like you know, like weebs just love to jack off the hentai. That's why they come."
What the fuck?
It's just I was in the thickest fucking Australian accent too, bro. I'm like, "Who the fuck is this lady?"
What the fuck?
Quentin took a photo of, like, he was just taking photos, and she was so dead ass. The way she got the photo of her looking into my soul. Could just be like a wiring
That's
thing.
insane though. Like what the
Oh,
hell?
she was just like full on, yeah, no shame.
What a crazy person. I was saying tourists because I had generally really positive interact. I think every interaction was positive with tourists,
I know.
except okay, there were a couple people that were just weird, but like they were
Yeah, classic.
I remember this one dude. I was in an elevator going up, and he didn't know how to use the elevator.
Yeah.
So I tried helping him and like showed him how to use it, and then we were talking, and he was a tourist. I was like, "Where are you from?" He said, "Israeli," and I was like, "I'm American." And then he was like, "Trump good."
Yeah,
I was like, "Yeah, okay, man." It was nice walking around that much. I had a lot of fun, just fucking like if it
Went
is
on hikes.
so much traveling.
Yeah, it was really nice. It's like
Oh
averaging,
yeah,
like,
the
50.
suspension bridge. There was a funny moment there where we got on the. So some of the people in my group are really scared of heights. I'm not. I
Yeah.
used to be scared of heights. Except like I don't know. One day I just am not that
Stop
scared
being
of them
scared.
anymore. It wasn't even
fair.
anything that happened. I don't know. They're just not that scared. Like it still doesn't feel good when you look down.
Yeah, but
it's
you just
like-
can't.
Okay. or on a roller
Yeah.
coaster because you're going super fast.
Yeah,
it's like
that one gets me.
But if it's like something like this where it's safe,
Mm.
it was fun. I jumped on the bridge and my teacher got so nervous.
So,
She was like, "Don't do that. Don't do that."
Don't do that. You need flame of fire.
We did. We went to a K-pop dance class. That shit was so hard.
Yeah.
It was so difficult. Like I was trying. I put so much effort. I was trying my ass off because it was fun.
Yeah.
I want to try, but I've never realized how hard dancing is.
Dude, yeah, bro.
That shit is crazy. Especially
nice
we were
work.
going at like a really low tempo too. Like at the fast tempo, it's so much memorization,
right.
and body work.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Nice.
And that flight back, bro. Good God.
Yeah, dude.
It
That's
was a
fucking
fucking
brutal.
harrowing journey. American Airlines is evil. And then we made it home. Why did they abbreviate Busan to BS?
Still know, man.